Hey, if you're Wisconsin, no need to be too discouraged. You've won 21 games. That's the most of any Wisconsin team in history. And you completely turned the fortunes of Badger basketball around in one season.
Big hand for Antonio Smith. Jason Klein, also the other senior on this squad.
Somebody's got to come out. It's going to be A.J. Granger. A hug from his fellow senior, Mateen Cleaves. What memories A.J. Granger will take from this building.
He's had a fine career. And it's not over. As I said, kind of unsung when you talk about the other seniors, Peterson and Cleaves. Peterson's going out.
Fifth-year senior Mo Peterson. A warm embrace from his head coach Tom Izzo. 12 points, 9 rebounds today for Peterson. And here is the ovation for Mateen Cleaves. Those two have been through so much together over Mateen Cleaves' 4-year career.
And Charlie Bell traveled to stop the clock, presumably to get out of the game. Welcome to the Breslin Center, where everybody can afford to have some fun. It's senior day. And David Thomas, one of the seniors, taken out of the game after Charlie Bell intentionally turned the ball over. Mike Chappelle coming out. Brandon Smith coming out. And the de facto leader on this team, Charlie Bell. Andre Hudson coming out as well. Well, it's just a little thing. But what you saw, I think, is one of the keys to this Michigan State success, the unselfishness.
You know, it's funny how these things go, and you talked about it. Yeah, Michigan State, you know, they ran into a hurricane in Champaign last week. Michigan had the same thing happen to them at Wisconsin, and now Iowa's getting their turn.
I don't know if that translates to our viewers at home, but this place is rocking right now as Adam Ballinger playing his final game in the Breslin Center. Ballinger and Big Al going down for a couple of push-ups at midcourt. Ballinger, 22 points, 4 three-pointers in the ball game.
Well, what they did, they went down and did what has become a Spartan tradition. They kissed the S on the middle of on the center of the court.
Harvey goes out to a standing ovation, and in the last 2:15, one by one, these seniors are going to get their due for the final time here at the Breslin Center. Tim Bagrakis.
Got to kiss the S. There it is. You know who started that? Sean Respert.
Is that right?
Yeah, he's the first one to do that. I love the S, but I can't kiss it. I don't know what's been down there.
Well, now Chris Hill comes over. And
Solid.
the tradition continues.
Yeah, 3-time academic All-America, Chris Hill.
And how about the honor as academic All-American of the Year?
That's unbelievable. That tells you a whole lot about him. That's not easy, folks. That's keeping it in perspective. And Chris Hill has done that.
And Torbert. The final hurrah. Here comes Anderson. Greg, you were the only senior in 1979. You were the only one that was honored that night. How was that night?
Had it all to myself.
Number 22, Anthony Hamo. Number 20, Matt Trannan. Number 50, Delco Rowley.
Well done, young man. Drew Namick, the senior, leaves the court for the final time here at State. You know, with all the chest beating and look at me and meism in sports today, it's nice to see him offer the love to his university. And now Neitzel's coming out. It's his turn. He's been truly a great, great player here at Michigan State, and what an outstanding young man as well. Academic All-America. There's been several stories about what he's given to the community. Adopted a young girl 11 years of age who was dying nearby. No one knew about it. He took his jersey there, let her wear it. Christmas Eve, he visited her just a couple of weeks before she passed away. And Drew Neitzel, thank you. Yes, sir. And a big love back from these fans at Breslin. Look at Izzo. He's such an emotional guy. He had to wipe away a tear. Gordon at the other end hits a free throw. He's got 21, his average on the season, as the Spartans on senior day bring out the soul of what a team is all about.
Cold case in the unit tonight on CBS. Goran Sutai kisses the floor here at Michigan State. Final home game. The senior, his 5th double-double of the season as he hugs his teammates and his coach.
Pretty emotional. A lot of nice nights in this building and afternoons. Working his way down. Dwayne Stevens got him. Mike Garland will get him now.
Coming out of the game, Marquise Gray.
Let's see if they get another kiss here.
Also, Travis Walton.
A double kiss. A kiss is just a kiss.
Walton gets a big hug from his coach. Fans standing, showing their appreciation for the 3 seniors that have just come out of the game.
I want to thank Coach. He made me into a man. I came in here, you know, with a lot of problems. And, you know, Coach stuck with me. From the first day I came on campus, we had a problem. but he stuck with me, and he made me into a man. And family right here, my brothers, the seniors, I thank y'all. We're going to raise another banner up in here, and we're going to do it proud for the Izzone and for the whole Spartan Nation. Thank y'all.
Got teammates hugging Isaiah Diamond. The tradition of kissing the Broncos. That kid was the 2-time Minnesota High School Player of the Year. He is the #1 all-time leading scorer high school score in the state of Minnesota. And here goes Morgan. In his final game at the Breslin Center. The coach is a little choked up. I think he is.
The seniors will be coming out one at a time. First Appling comes in, and he goes to get Keebler. Mike Keebler at midcourt. And he'll give the Spartan a big smooch. And now Thornton comes in to get Darrell Summers. And Summers going to the midcourt line. And he'll kiss the Spartan. And now for the big one, folks. Kalen Lucas, who's meant so much to this university. Final time on the floor. And he is going to enjoy this.
I mean, before, we walked out, my dad was just like, hey, you're still a champ. You're a Big Ten champ, no matter what the outcome was today. And my mom said the same thing. My sister said the same thing. And, I mean, we walked out there together, and they just took it all in, from, watching their little boy shooting the driveway, pretending to be a Spartan, to now. I mean, it's something that they're always going to remember. It's just really special for me. And to kiss that S today, I mean, that was really powerful. And it's definitely something I'm not going to forget the rest of my life. I mean, it was very emotional, and it was a lot of fun. I mean, even though the game result didn't turn out the way we wanted it to be, but I mean, in the end, it was a lot of fun just to be with my friends around me and my family.
Senior 44, Anthony Ianni.
And to surround myself by the right people, the people who cared, and just to be able to spend this day with them, it's just special. It really hadn't really set in that I'm a Spartan. I'm part of this high, big program. Coach Tom Izzo's the coach. With Draymond Green is my teammate who I live with. They doesn't even sound right. I mean, not too long ago I was watching Michigan State on TV and watching Draymond and just looking at players like him. Like, man, I know I could play at that level, and just to make it here, I mean, it makes me appreciate so much what I've been through, and I just feel very fortunate.
Number 30, Brandon Wood.
It was special. This will probably be a day that will be one of the most special days of my life. No matter what I do going forward. This is a day that I got to experience senior day. Something you see your freshman year, your sophomore year, your junior year, and you finally get to see senior day. And it was awesome. I wish we could have won, but at the same time, still won the Big Ten championship. They still accomplished a lot and still have a very bright future. No matter where you're at, if you play the game in Michigan State, you're always going to be a part of their family. If you practice a game, if you practice, you're always going to be part of Michigan State. And that's something that I'm happy to know that no matter where I go from here, I'm always going to be part of Michigan State. And I think that's the biggest thing for recruits when they look at a school like Michigan State is a family atmosphere.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 10, Delvon Rowe. And interdisciplinary studies, human resources major.
There's no question. There was a lot of emotions going. Everyone was a little bit more chippy than usual, and we definitely wanted to win this game. We wanted it outright, and just the opportunity was just very special that we had, and the fact that we weren't able to capitalize really hurts. But we got to get the 24-hour rule and let it sting. But also celebrate. We were able to accomplish the Big Ten championship. It's kind of a bittersweet taste almost for us. So, we got to enjoy it, kind of not enjoy it at the same time, I guess, and then move on forward and get ready for the Big Ten tournament.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 13, Austin Thornton. Our last senior is number 23, Draymond Green.
Again, the emotions, the ups and downs are part of it, but it's tough to look at it, but then you start to put it in perspective and, you're celebrating something that has happened over 4 years, not one day. That's tough to think about right now, but, at the end of the day, it's been a great ride and it's not over yet. A lot of guys haven't had that success in their careers, and, I'm just blessed to be a guy that has had success like that.
The only player in the Big Ten to rank in the top 10 in scoring, rebounding, and assists. Ladies and gentlemen, number 23, Day Green. That's how Valentine checks in for Derek.
Quick personal note, just like to say I really appreciate all you guys staying for that last minute 30. That's kind of our time to shine, and thanks very much. But anyway, you guys proved again tonight. We got one of the greatest fan clubs right here out of all college basketball, and I really appreciate all the support you guys give us, and we'll try to get some more wins for you. Go Green!
First off, I would like to thank God, because without him, none of this would be possible. I want to thank my teammates, my coaching staff, my family, and everybody else who contributed to my success up until this point in my life. And and I would like to thank all the fans for sticking with us through this long season. It's definitely been an up and down season, but we got a long way to go. There's still a lot of games left, and hopefully we will see y'all in Dallas at the Final Four. Go Green!
I would just like to thank God because, without him, none of this is possible. And to piggyback off, what Dan and Keith said, I'd just like to thank everybody that came out and supported us through, the ups and downs. And we just need y'all to continue to stay behind us because, it's been long and, we got to get on this road and, make it to a Final Four. And we need y'all behind us because, it's going to be tough. We done had a lot of injuries and, excuses. And now it's time to, man up and do what we got to do. I'd like to thank Lacey's family and everybody for, coming out and supporting me, and, just praying for Lacey because she's going through some hard times. And I just thank the IZone for, wearing the shirts and the support and, the special lady behind the scenes that helped all this, be possible. And I'd just like to thank her and go green, go white.
Our first senior is Keenan Wetzel. Keenan received his bachelor's degree last May as a media and information major and is currently pursuing a master's degree in advertising. A native of Monroe, Michigan, he's appeared in more than 40 games in his career since joining the Spartans at a walk-on prior to the 2011-12 season. A key contributor on the Spartan Scout team, he was a co-recipient of MSU's 2014 Timbo Gracchus Walk-On Award. Keenan is joined on the court by his parents Bob and Sue, along with brother Blaine. Ladies and gentlemen, number 15, Keenan Wetzel. Our next senior is Travis Trice. Travis is a communication major from Huber Heights, Ohio. A key reserve for most of his first 3 seasons, Trice has become one of the top guards in the Big Ten this season. He leads the Big Ten and ranks among the top 3 nationally in assist-to-turnover ratio, while ranking second in the conference in assists. He ranks among the top 15 in the conference in scoring, is on pace to reach the 1,000-point club this season. In 6 games, he's scored more than 20 points. He's also posted 2 double-doubles this year. Travis is joined on the court by his parents, Travis and Julia, along with his brothers, Dimitri, Isaiah, and sisters, Olivia and Aislinn, and his grandmother, Nancy Evans. Ladies and gentlemen, number 20, Travis Trice. Our last senior is Brandon Dawson. Brandon is a sociology major from Gary, Indiana. He ranks 3rd in career blocks, 8th in career steals, and 8th in career rebounds, making him one of just 2 players in MSU history to rank in the top 10 in all 3 career categories. He leads the Big Ten in rebounding, making him the first Big Ten player 6'6" or shorter to do so since 1991. As a junior, he returned from an injury to lead the Spartans to a Big Ten tournament title, earning Most Outstanding Player honors. Earlier this year, he scored his 1,000th career point and currently ranks among the top 30 scorers in school history. Brandon is joined on the court by his mother, Cassandra, son, Maishan, sisters Ashley and Desiree, and grandmother, Catherine. Ladies and gentlemen, number 22, Brandon Dawson.